to the broken bars on madman's chairs. Shadows on the walls, they dance and they creak. I hear the nurses whisper, but no one is asleep. I feel the walls are closing in. I hear the children laugh again. Their faces pressed against the glass. They watch me as the hours halls. I see his shadow on the walls. The treatment chair is waiting there with rusted straps and electric glare. We only want to help your child. Why want to wake up and get stuck? We'll cheer your mind with fire and steel. I know this pain will never heal.
I was dangerous. They said I'd be safe in this tomb.
A shadow with hollow eyes welcomed me with a grin.
Straps pulled across my chest as the night closed in.
White walls are breathing, voices are screaming. I feel my sanity split in two. Straight jacket nightmare, tied in the jaws of the damned. Asylum of nightmares, my mind is sleeping like sand. The walls are laughing, the dark is screaming. I'm never getting out. Footsteps in the corridor that no one else can hear.
The doctor space is upside down and whispers in my ear.
Needles and lullabies, they sing to me in time.
The ghosts of the patient's past
Join in the nursery rhyme. Oh, when for dreaming, I cannot get it deeply into. Straight jacket nightmare, tied in the jaws of the damned. Asylum of nightmares, my mind is slipping like sand. The walls are laughing, the dark is screaming. I'm never getting out. in the jaws of the damned. Asylum of nightmares. My mind is slipping like sand. The walls are laughing, the dark is screaming. I'm never getting out. Never getting out. Never getting out.
Singing now with me inside. I'm never getting out. Never getting out. Never getting out.
Midnite screams in Ward 13. The nurses hide their faces pale and mean. Rusty chains and a padded cell.
I wake again inside this living hell.
The lights are flickering overhead. The voices say that I should join the dead. Scratching sounds come from behind the door.
I see their eyes here once more.
Shadows in the wall.
They dance upon my skin, whispering my sin.
Shadows in the wall.
They drag my soul away. I'll never see the day.
I see the doctor with a needle grin. His hollow stares as let the night begin. Electroshock, the smell of burning hair.
My laughter fills the air, they know I'm there.
From every corner I hear a hymn. The choir of the damned is closing in. I scream but no one ever comes.
Rats are singing and the song goes in.
Use your mind, use your soul.
Down the hall where the spirits go.
and await my city. Piece by piece, but I can still hear the bells ringing for me. And the Thor breathing you are shadows in the war. They take my mind apart. They eat my beating heart. Until I cry, and hand upon my shoulder, but no one is behind. I am the asylum now.
Footsteps echo in the hall. White scopes whisper, he's not turning. I hear them coming for me again. In my cell I see the shadows move, ghostly faces in the dark. Hands are reaching from the ceiling, laughing voices gnawing at my mind. Get out, get out! Now the voices scream, I'm not insane. It's a haunted dream. Chains fall away. I start to run through hardcore and everyone who never made it out to the light. Hallway lights flicker red. The nurses act nooses overhead. The doctor's face melts into bone. His scalpel points the way to home. Through the morgue I see the dead awake. They open doors for me to take. I follow blood that paints the floor. It leads me right to the iron door. Get out! Now the voices scream, I'm not insane. It's a haunted run to the courtyard, but the gates are chained. The ghosts surround me, but they whisper my name. The walls collapse and the spirits fly. One by one they vanish in smoke. I climb the fence before I choke. Behind me the building burns, but the voices say you will return. Get out, they scream again. The night is free, but I'm not the same. My mind is cracked, my soul undone, but I made it out before the sun. Get out, they scream again. The night is free, but I'm not the same. My mind is cracked, my soul undone, but I made it out before the sun. They'll never find me. I am free, but the asylum lives inside of me.
In the dead of night, the moon turns pale. Through the twisted trees, the shadows wail. A house abandoned, the doors ajar. The wind brings voices from afar. It calls my name, it pulls me near. A chilling touch, a breath of fear. I see the faces, I hear the cries. The wind, it knows, it never lies.
Holding wind, tear my soul apart. Holding wind, speak the devil's heart.
Whispered screams of the long-forgotten dead. In the night, I feel its icy breath. I walk the graveyard in the storm. The wind took shape, a spectral form. It showed the past, the sins concealed, the lives of men, the truth revealed.
Shadows dancing, flickering lights, faces twisted, endless nights. Every secret, every sin, the wind is laughing. Let it in.
I ran, I screamed, the wind pursued. Through halls of bone and doors of wood. It spoke of death, it spoke of pain. It would not let me leave again.
Howling wind in the dead of night. Howling wind, bring me to fright. From the shadows it drags me in.
I am lost within the howling wind.
Howling wind in the dead of night. Howling wind in the dead of night. From the shadows it drags me in.
I am locked within the howling wind. the night.
Something strange in the night.
The moon has turned its face away. I hear midnight. Step right up, step right up. See the wonders with my meant to be.
Pieces like the wall, waiting for the curtain to fall. I see the shadows in the moonlight.
The man with no face,
The woman with three mouths.
a beast with the body of a man and the head of a goat.
And nothing at me.
They're inviting us.
Something strange in the night that I can't look away. They crossed the road, right up to the Asylum walls. I can hear their nails scraping the bricks. Open your eyes, look out. You're just begun. Join us, join us, join us in the night. No, stay away from me! We are what the night forgot. We want the things in hide. We love us now. Something strange here in the night. They're here. I see them crawling through the rain. Bent spines, crooked arms, faces stitched together. Come one, come all, see the bearded child, see the Jew-headed twins, see the man with no skin at all. Something strange in the night. Something strange in the night.
Can you hear the wheels? Can you hear them coming for you? Midnight frost upon the ground. I walk the road where no one's found. The air is thick, the moon turns pale, a deathly chill, a spectral wail, a distant rumble through the mist. The sound of hooves impossible to miss. The lanterns glow a ghostly light. The carriage rides through endless night. Shadows stretch and twist, a cold hand on my wrist. The horse's eyes are burning red. I know they come to take the dead.
Phantom Carriage!
Right through the night, right through the storm.
Phantom Carriage!
No one escapes the spectral sword.
Phantom Carriage!
The final toll, the reaper's call. Your name is written on the wall. Cloaked in tattered shrouds, his face concealed beneath the clouds. I hear him speak without a tongue, a hymn of death that must be sung. The wheels are turning black as pitch. The door swings open with a wicked twitch. Inside I see my coffin there. The stench of gray fills up the air. I feel my soul divide, as if I've already died. I scream but there's no sound. The carriage wheels just spin around.
Phantom Carriage!
Right through the night, right through the storm.
Phantom Carriage!
No one escapes the spectral sword.
Phantom Carriage!
The final toll, the reaper's call. Your name is written on the wall. My sins, carriage feeds, the torment spins. I beg for mercy, bleeding pain, and try but alas, I feel the chain. The whip cracks now, the horse is free. I wait to find it was no dream. Upon my door, a mark of chalk. The phantom carriage waits too long. break me down to an eternal or join us, but your blood will feed the flame. To survive, that moon rising, the night turns red. That moon rising, the sky has bled. That moon rising, the prey has died. That moon rising, God has bright. Turns red. That moon rising, the sky has bled. That moon rising, my soul has died. That moon rising, God has bright. distant room.
Moving hawker lights the lanterns, the children right behind the hay.
A silver glow ignites the scarecrows. They seem to move, they turn to gray. The sky ignites with the burning eye. Harvest moon,
The dead awaken when you rise.
harvest moon. You bring to light, will mark the doom tonight. The fields of pieces sleep beneath the harvest moon.
Bring the offering to the circle.
A black gold and a bowl of rain. But the wind grows
Cold and painful,
the earth itself begins to wane.
but the scarecrow posts are breaking. Our faces start to grin.
With mutual hands they march together, calling out for all your sins. Harvest moon, the sky ignites with the burning eye. Harvest moon,
The dead awaken when you rise.
harvest moon. You bring the light, will mark the doom tonight. The fields of pieces sleep beneath the harvest moon.
I see their faces, but they've been dead for years.
They're coming closer! The moon is calling them here!
Fellow villagers are screaming.
But the feet are stuck like stone. The pumped roads become a graveyard. Each name is carved in bone.
And as the church bell tolls midnight, the moon is fading in the sky.
Every soul becomes a harvest as the children laugh and dies. Harvest moon, the sky ignites with the burning eye. Harvest moon,
The dead awaken when you rise.
harvest moon, harvest moon. The last they've heard was a violent tune. The sound of streams beneath the harvest moon.
sing. Tonight the reapers come for more than rain.
The wind turns cold, shadows dance with cornrows old. Robots singing a funeral hymn, lanterns glow and trees grow thin. The old bell tolls, the silence breaks. Every sinner must give what it takes. From the soil, but the voice so clear. Read the cries in the come this year. Through the roads they slowly roll. Silent harvest, blood will flow. Midnight claims what's always owed. The darkness. Your soul is the seed they sow. The darkness. Soon you will reap what you know. No prayer will save you. No dawn will break through. We're the kids who light tonight. Children cry in the candlelight. Something moves in the edge of sight. Rustling start to whisper out. But the harvest moon has just begun. A scarecrow's grin, a sickle's gleam. This is no nightmare, this is no dream. Sky turns red. The earth takes breath and calls the living down to death. Through the rows they slowly roam. Silent harvest, blood will flow. Midnight claims what's always owed. The darkness. The offering must be made. The darkness. Light on every dead is paid. No candle to save you. No priest gonna make you. When the reapers are walking tonight.
guns in their hands, and there's no way out of the fields.
You! The soil will remake you!
You feel to be colonized!
Fields are silent. No one is gone.
Until next year!